Hey, everybody. It's Thursday, and we already have a lot of orders to go through, and by that I mean two and a half. What is going on, Kevin P. West? T-Dog in the house. Paul Maitland just rated with 4. For those who don't follow Paul Maitland art, you clearly are not in here every day like he is and should be doing it, especially if you're just listening to me in the background while working or watching a rerun on this video. Don, what's going on, man? Ice Wolf. I am going to tell you guys right now, as you can hear, my voice is already starting to go, and I haven't even talked very much today. One of my dear loving friends passed on a cold to me. We're not going to name names. So I am a little under the weather, but we're going to make it happen. Steven, what is going on, buddy? Steven, this applies to you. Amy, how are you, Madam Maitland? Steven, I'm just going to tell you right now, I've got a little cold. So we are supposed to hang out at some point in the near future. That's now up to you. So yes, I am a little under the weather. I feel good. It is simply from here to here that I am sick. It is in my throat only. Man, I wish I could have that soundbite back. I wish I could have that soundbite back. Oh, it's okay. It's all good. Oh, Trevor, listen, I was kidding. I could have got it from James because, he went back to school a couple weeks ago, and it takes 7 to 10 days for the gestation of the common cold and virus, so it could have been from anywhere. I, as all of you know, will muscle through it. If I am physically capable of doing my job, I'm going to do it. And that's what I'm going to do. We have... Oh, I don't know what that... I just set this. Why is it not doing that? Oh, did I accidentally close it? No. There it is. All right, there we go. Ruru2, how are you? Craig, snatched 5 and 19. Steve and Maddie, 20 and 22. Maddie is indisposed for the next 20 minutes to a half hour. So Craig, if you are here, we will get started with you. I actually started shipping Craig's stuff, and then the order came in, and I was like, full stop, better wait. I confirmed with our dear friend Charles that box is being sealed, sent sealed. As a matter of fact, it's already sealed and on its way. So there is how many are left? There is that many left. 6. That is all. And then we will have had a 28-hour sellout, which lines up with one of the quicker sellouts that we've had. A testament to Paul Maitland and his wonderful work, and a testament to Amy Maitland for cracking that whip behind him and making sure he actually gets his work done. Hellbolt, you're amazing, and seeing you made me realize I don't have any water. One. But you know what? KP, it only takes one to mess up those who do the card counting. Ask any card counter. Also feels good on my throat. Oy vey. Settling down with a coffee. If I drank coffee this late in the evening, I would be up until 2 in the morning. So I am strictly water this late. Now, I also want to remind people this box right here, box number 2, on opening day, we did mention you will be getting a free heart from the studio. I believe it's Sunbeam Studios is what it's called. That would be Doug's mother's glass studio. Handmade glass hearts. Oh, Hellbolt, I love you, man. Kevin, it could have been the one. And I will tell you, privately talking to Charles, he said, man, this one is going to be for my wife for Valentine's Day. I'm going to have her open it. I really hope it is the Muppets. So he is already hoping that his box has the Muppets. We may find out whether it does or not today. It all depends on what's in the 10 boxes before me. And for those keeping track and counting, once we blow through these 10, 4 of which are already claimed, we will know exactly what is inside his box. Oh, Brent, what's going on, man? Hellbolt, Brent is going to WrestleMania. I have never been to a major wrestling show. When I was younger in the 80s, I would go anytime they came to Buffalo. So I got to see quite a few of the greats wrestle. Actually, Paul, they went quick, but it balanced because there are 10 boxes left. There are 2 of your hits left and 1 of our hits left. So it's still falling about 1 in 3.3. Because the Gremlin card is getting a Gremlin blanket that I will show as soon as that is done. So it never really got outside of 1 in 4, which is fantastic. So 1 in 3 seems to be a pretty sweet spot. Oh, it's all good, man. Don't apologize. You're the artist. You're the hits that matter. The other hit just happens to be pretty cool and we had it. So technically, and then if you count the handmade glass heart for number 2, which can be worn as a necklace, you kind of have 4 hits. 4 extras. All right, Craig, are you in the building? They are art. Oh, yeah, man, I'm all right. Brent's like, I'm just eating some Blaze pizza. Shout out to Ella. Carlito, what is up, man? I'm glad you are listening while working. Keep it safe. I appreciate it. Audicia or Audicia, hello, I see you're lurking. Drapsnat's lurking as well. How are all of you doing? The Bearded Nuisance. Great name. I hope you're not a nuisance. GB, what's good, partner? How you doing? Carlito's like, you know it. I am in it for the art. Jedi, what is going on, buddy? How are you doing? You know, Jedi, every time I see your name, I almost immediately slip into your real one. I have to catch myself every single time. I just have to say. GB, man, how you doing, buddy? Hey, GB, curious. If I wanted to do something really nice for my car, or if one of the people watching or listening wanted to do something really awesome to spice up and customize their vehicle, buddy, where would I send them? Ice Wolf Paul is gonna DM you, buddy. He's slipping right into your DMs. Oh, Carlito, it was nuts. GB says if you're gonna customize that car, autofrontmask.com is the way. And there you go. It's as simple as that. Because all of us celebrate each other, and that is why great things happen on this channel. Carlito, you have no idea the insanity, the selflessness, the positive energy, the quan, the chi, the flow was in effect last night. And we are going to continue with it today. It's going to be fun. We're going to get hits. We're going to have a good time. So keep an eye on your machine. Make sure it doesn't become sentient. Kick your feet up on your respective cubicle area. Well, it's not a cubicle. It's your whatever concrete space they shove you in. And enjoy, buddy. Hoping for a Niners Bengals Bowl. Understandable. Yeah, I know. It's a great name. See, I heard it in Don's voice. That's how we do. Oh, goodness gracious. Shout out to everybody who jumped in. Kata, how are you doing? Mondo is in the house. There he is. There's the keeper of the Quan. Big Daddy Quan, as we can call him now. Go AFC. Hey, listen, I told you guys even before the Bills lost, I would happily cheer the Bengals to a Super Bowl if they beat the Bills. The Bengals are my number 2 AFC team. My number 1 and 2 just happen to fight each other, and my number 2 won, and that's perfectly fine with me. I'm okay with that. All right, we are just waiting on our dear friend and buddy Craig. We are just waiting for Maddie of S&M fame to be ready and available. Craig got 2. He got 5 and 19. And S&M got 22 and 20. Oh, you're good, Steven. And, listen, we all got to do something for a living. There you go, Hellbolt. Man, if anybody in this chat should win, it should be you, man. You are the dude. You are the dude that should get the mills. All those millies, give them to the Bolt. Oh, goodness gracious. I told myself I was going to limit my talking and just try to not hype up everything, but I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I plan on no voice. Toot sweet. It's Thursday, so we don't have to talk about the AFC and NFC championships yet. We can save that for tomorrow. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm finishing my carne asada burrito. Hola. Que pasó, mi amigo? How is the family, man? Who else just jumped in? Alicidra, how are you doing? Shout out to Alicidra hanging out in the chat as well. Everything's good, man. I got, I'm gonna be real. I may have a little bit of a cold coming. But it's only affecting me in the throat, so. Steven is knee deep in D&D books right now. I am doing for my D&D nerds who want to know. I'll share. So we are embarking on a fun little campaign at Steve's direction. Make sure nothing here is a giveaway. Okay, here we go. All right, my D&D freaks. Water Genasi Monk, level 3. Naturally rolled with actual die. Didn't use the app. We rolled these physically. And there it is. Yes, I have a bare-chested AC of 16. Don, never leave. Bolt has Bolt has passed on a few books to me. Paul is an absolute monster when it comes to art, and that is why his box is flying off the shelf. Whew. Excuse me. By the way, for those who were curious, if you go to our Instagram and take a look at the promo for this, you are going to find a comment by Maddie. Maddie is looking for Beauty and the Beast as well. Ooh, excuse me. As well as, what was the other one? I know this. Oh, the Harry Potter one that's in there. Paul loves drawing Grogu. People need to commission him to draw larger pieces of Grogu. And Paul says, no, just no, please no. Snape and Lily. So, just so you know, that's where their energy is. For those who don't know, Paul was drawing Grogu after Grogu after Grogu. He will be drawing Grogu in his sleep. You should commission Paul to do something fun. Only 20 Grogus? All right, never mind. He could probably do 5 more and call it a run. So commission Paul Maitland to do 5 more large Grogus, or 4 Grogus and 1 Yoda. And then we can stop making him do that. I'm open to the birdcage commissions. Listen to me. I am going to say this, and I will repeat this every time anybody asks me because it is absolute fact. The Birdcage, starring Nathan Lane, Robin Williams, Hank Azaria, amongst others, like Gene Hackman, is the #1 movie in my life. I love The Birdcage. It is my favorite film. There is no other film. I would watch The Birdcage over The Godfather, and I'm Italian. I grew up watching The Godfather. I would still rather watch The Birdcage. I have seen The Birdcage, no exaggeration, no less than 50 times. There was a time in my life where I watched it nearly every day and found something new and funny about it every single time. It is, to me, the perfect comedy. Period. So, if we were to have commissions for The Birdcage, believe me, I would be signing up as soon as I'd be possible. It is, once you know the movie, you will stop watching the movie and you will start watching the actors acting. And once you get past the film and start watching the individual performances and the interactions between the actors, it is a marvel how well those people had chemistry and how well they delivered everything. I could literally do hours on analytics of why The Birdcage is one of the greatest films ever made. And that is coming from somebody who is a failed actor and actually looks for those things. He does the best Nathan Lane. I think Nathan Lane is a national treasure. I need some candy. I love My Cousin Vinny because, I'm not going to lie, because of Marissa Tomei. We could do a Robin Williams box. Robin Williams was in this box, by the way. Paul, go do DC a Birdcage. Chop chop. I love you, Amy, in that in the way that wouldn't make him upset. Ice says, I just pulled Jetfire from a pack of magic. Ice Wolf is the type of person who will find a pack of singles. Not that they exist, they're 2-packs usually. And would be like, oh, I'll just buy one for $1 and hit like a Black Lotus reprint. That's Ice Wolf. Mork and Mindy card was gorgeous. Mouse Hunt was hilarious as well. Nathan Lane is just spectacular in nearly everything he does. Yeah, she knows about the car. Yeah. Two taps below dead center. You pierce the toast. You pierce the toast. So what? Every line of the film, I know. Every gesticulation of the film, I know. Trust me. Something funny happened on the way to the forum, and Nathan, I can see Nathan Lane doing everything. Just put Nathan Lane in every movie. Him and Hank Azaria. Robin Williams in 1 Hour Photo, his turn at horror. That was an interesting film. I saw it in movie theaters, and he was great, but the film in general lacked. The script wasn't as good as it could have been. Oh, he was fantastic in dramatic roles. You did pull the 2017 Galactic Files, Darth Maul Auto out of a tenner. Robots was hilarious. I also saw that in theaters. I saw that in IMAX. IMAX 3D. I love Robin. It was brutal, his passing. It was a very tough time for me, his passing. Him and Chris Farley, those were my guys. All right, Craig said, if you're looking for me, give me 15. So it looks like we will be giving him 15. And as soon as Maddie is done, we will get to that as well. Steven says, I'm excited that I was just able to get my pro badge for WonderCon and a guest badge for Maddie. I don't think we're going to WonderCon. We might be going to I don't know. I'm not in charge of that stuff. There are 2 or 3 people more qualified to tell me what to do than myself in this company. Death to Smoochie was ridiculous. It was dark and I loved it. Listen, I liked Hook when I was younger, and I'm going to blaspheme here. As I got older, I enjoyed Hook less. Hook early was everything. After I became an actor, after I watched the film, I realized exactly what Hook was. I'm not pooing on Hook. I'm not. Hook was great. But that was definitely a paycheck film. Popeye was supposed to be a blockbuster. Popeye was supposed to be the big get. Robin Williams doing the first big lead. And they just failed in not putting enough money into the film. Hook was let's get the biggest names we can, pay them a boatload of money for Disney, and make it happen. I think to me later in life it was like, yeah, Dustin's looking for a paycheck. Sketch School! What's going on, man? Steven's like, don't you dare blaspheme Hook. And Don's like, I don't disagree with you. Again, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not blaspheming it. I'm saying that was a Robin wanted to be there. Robin wanted to be there. I don't feel like I just said his name seconds ago. I don't think Dustin wanted to be there. Julia looked like she was having a good time. Was that? Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Doing good. Been working on paperwork all day. The bane of my existence. Dude, I can't fill out forms. I will go to a place that requires me to fill out forms and I'll tell them, yeah, I'm terrible at filling these out. Please check my work. And I literally make the poor person that I'm supposed to be handing paperwork check because I'm terrible. Bo Haskins is Smee? Oh, Kevin, that's terrifying. The only other movie I can say I probably watched close to the same number of times as The Birdcage is The Princess Bride. The Princess Bride also ranks in my top 5 movies of all time. Yet somehow, Kevin, the second one is more terrible than the first. Oh, Carlito beat Hellbolt by a nanosecond. Hook is the dad angle. Yeah. Animal House. That was it. I like a nice wolf. Inconsistent.
I do not mean to pry, but you don't by any chance happen to have 6 fingers on your right hand?
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave Zine's in the house. What's going on, Dave? How are you doing? Yeah, buddy. This is Art from the Heart. This is our dear friend, Paul Maitland, who is in the chat hanging out with us. We blew through more than half of the entire run yesterday. We have 4 more to open today and only 6 left. So, yes, blowing this one out of here. Inconceivable. Anybody want a peanut? I love Andre the Giant. My dad got to meet Andre, and he said everything they say about Andre and his size is true. Never have a battle of wits with an unarmed person. No matter where the movie is, stopping and watching it and probably saying the lines word for word. It is one of those ones, if you're flipping through the channels, if you're a person who still flips through channels, so let's say it this way, if you're searching through the guide on your TV or computer or phone to see what you're going to watch, if you see Princess Bride is on, you're turning it on. Even if it's just to continue looking for what you were originally looking for. But yeah. It is a must-see. Mondo says, oh, yeah. I didn't realize Paul was in the room. Now I feel like a little bit of a stalker because when I said I had watched him do a Grogu today and I didn't say hello, I just watched. He's like, you're fine if you just want to watch me from afar. Shawshank. I love Shawshank Redemption. That is another movie that is just a master class in acting by everybody involved. It really is. Starship Troopers, Mean Girls, Fifth Element. Starship Troopers. You don't want to live forever. I love it. No Holds Barred? You mean No Holds Barred featuring Zeus and Hulk Hogan? Yes, multiple times. Multiple times I've seen No Holds Barred. It actually spawned a No Holds Barred match in the WWF at the time for publicity with Tiny Lister. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. May I go to the bathroom, please? Yes, you may. Thank you. Absolutely love Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. The whole... That scene kills me. Kills me every time. Fifth Element, Chris Tucker was... the sad thing is, that was just his voice for 90% of his people. Oh, you got the Blu-ray with a match on it? That was great. That was good stuff. Yeah, I was a movie guy. Ray, the next time someone asks if you're a god, you say yes. So, Dave, my son is a massive Ghostbuster fan. When we go to Comic-Cons in New York, California, or Canada, he always brings his Ghostbusters with him. Cannonball Run. All of the Cannonball Runs, the originals, with Sammy and Bert and Dean and Dom. I love Dom DeLuise. Jackie Chan. Jaws. He was great. I love Cannonball. I loved it for the cars, and I'm not gonna lie, I'll just say it, the boobs. Hey, I was like 10. Smokey and the Bandit. Oh man. The real Smokey in the movie was her. I did not realize how attractive she was when she was younger. Catherine Bach in Cannonball Run 2. That she was in the Lamborghini, right? The real Ghostbusters? I remember the cartoon, yeah. Pop culture is just amazing. I wish somebody would do a box that highlights pop culture and how amazing pop culture is to each of us in our lives. If only there was a company that would do that, that would make it front and center of their product, man, that would be something that I would get into. Heck, I'd quit my job and go work for them. That is how excited I would be if a company would just put pop culture front and center. Paul said, I drove her around for a show. She told me some stories about how Burt Reynolds taught the ladies in set about French makeup techniques. I feel like there's an underlying joke about something we can't say in a PG-13. But I bet he was a well-learned man in most things. That is a Florida State Seminole, Mr. Burt Reynolds. I think it was a quarterback or running back. Burt, it's one of the two. Turd Ferguson. Good old Turd Ferguson. It's oversized, funny cowboy hat. You get it? You get it? It's funny. It's big. Longest Yard, both of them. Didn't he cameo in the remake? Deliverance. Anything with Clyde the orangutan, Kevin P. West says. Do I remember the movie Six Pack? Definitely, maybe. Yeah, he was the coach in the remake. Okay, I was right. The old Dean Martin celebration. Yeah, the celebrity roasts. I'm still a fan of roasts. Still a fan of roasts. They used to be classier, but they're still fun to watch. Days of Thunder. There was a big thing about Tom Cruise in Days of Thunder. Like they had to take out some massive rider because he insisted on driving the car for certain scenes. And they wanted to use a double, and he got in a big blowout and threatened to not do films for him if he wasn't doing a bunch of the driving. So they had to take out like some ridiculous $20 million rider on him. Or something along those lines, which back then it was a massive rider. For those who don't know what riders are, insurance riders or acting riders, it is to make sure that if anybody gets hurt or to make sure that everybody does what they're supposed to be doing, they're put on there. Commander Root, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing? All right, Craig, are you ready to see what you have? I spelled Maddie's name wrong. Steven, don't tell her I spelled her name wrong. I didn't even watch the Mummy remake, Paul. I didn't bother. I just refused. He's like, you have my attention. All right, Craig, 5 of 25. Let's see some art. Let's see what Paul Maitland has been working on. I saved 2 hours of my life then. Great. Han and Leia. Now listen, I get it. Personally, I would have preferred Luke and Leia, but still, good choice, Paul. Kevin's like, ugh. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Watch the film. Luke and Leia had way more passionate of a kiss than our dear friend Han and Leia did. I'm just going by what I saw, man. Kevin's like, my wife said you are sick and wrong. To quote Cleveland from Family Guy and the Cleveland Show, oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. You really have to wonder what Yoda and Obi-Wan thought of the kiss. This, I believe, is supposed to be 19 out of 25. My handwriting is terrible. Bonne chance. That is an interesting dinosaur with feathers, as they say quite a few of them had. Oh, there it is. Let's talk about a classic pop culture. Let's talk about two fabulous actors. Let's talk about my Superman. Although I will say, I enjoy Henry Cavill's Superman. And to quote my dear friend Doug, he's just not Clark. I thought that was going that way before we knew they were related. Yeah. Why do you think Yoda pretended not to be Yoda when Luke arrived? I'd be a little off-put too. That's a great point, Dave. That's a great point. I like it. Reeves was the best Clark. Reeves was my Superman. He is the reason I don't mess with horses. Paul said, yep, that is the flying scene. I don't mess around with horses. A horse killed Superman. That's enough for me to stay away. Ugh. Goodness gracious. All right, and then there were 8. 2 artistic hits, 1 glass hit, and 1 blanket hit remain. Craig, indeed, 2 very nice and very iconic ones. Sapulros! It's like, forget it, we'll do it live. We'll do it live, let's go. We'll do it live. Yeah, I know exactly what you're referencing, Sapulros. I dig it. I understand your reference. Dobby. Yeah, I think Dobby is still here. That's right. Chef said, don't forget Dobby's here, and I'm willing to bet the farm on him. Ninja! Good day, Ninja. How you doing? I am lurking here whilst at the hairdresser. Ninja, you can tell your hairdresser that DC from California says, hello, love. Or maybe even give her a Good day, mate. Unless, see, that's the thing. There's that question mark. There's one being sent unopened. Who knows what's in that box? It throws out all the numbers. Just dressing one hair, eh? I hope you don't overpay, Simple Rose. Well, hair's dresser just doesn't roll off the tongue the same way. Chef is serious about Dobby. Lady would know. Hello, lady. Could you imagine paying per hair? I'd be fine. I would be fine. I would be more than happy to charge my barber per hair. Oh, I am more than happy to do that. I have no problem to charge him per hair. We will. Craig, once it's over, we will have a good estimate as to what remains. Steven says, sorry, y'all. Just a few more minutes and Maddie will be ready. Hey, listen, I'm not going anywhere. I don't think very many of the 21 people hanging out are going anywhere, because this is at least an engaging conversation. It's not like I'm some lump who is just sitting there waiting for the next sports card box to be opened, not engaging, not having a good time, and overall just stinking up the joint. Now, I might be stinking up the joint, but that's a completely unrelated stink. Carlito's like, nope, don't care. Trevor's like, no worries at all. I like to bring some of the entertainment. I hope it's not just the art you're here for. Otherwise, I mean, I'm sure we could build a machine that would open these boxes for you. Apparently, AI is defending criminals now in court. One of our dogs is stinking up our house in their sleep right now also. See, look it, it's a group effort, Kevin. Now you are in rarefied air. No pun intended, Kevin. You can actually have smell-o-vision. If you remember when they did Revenge of the Nerds and they handed out the 3D glasses that had scratch and sniff on the side, you, sir, are having smell-o-vision because, oh boy, the tacos were not kind to dear DC. Kevin, just take it all in and know that's what it's like in the studio right now. And it's one of the reasons our dear friend Doug and Trevor will not do live shows with me in the same room. They always go to the other room. Don said, as somebody who's been married a bit longer than you, let Maddie take all the time she needs. Hellbolt said, DC in Discord is a meme I posted, a picture for a good laugh, while your dog hairdresser is more expensive than humans. Chat GPA breaking? Paul said, well, I just like seeing reactions to the art, so I'm going to be here. Ladies like, I've raised teen boys. You don't stink, DC. You don't know the taco situation. Craig, there are 6 left. All right, let me jump into Discord real quick. For those of you who are not in our Discord, it's a lot of fun. All you got to do is buy a product. If you've bought a product and haven't been invited to our Discord, let us know. and we can get you your invite. It is a private Discord as of right now. Hellbolt, all of those are valid reasons. Dave said, I've managed to catch the show twice in recent memory. Both times, tacos were a smell-o-vision problem. See, California's been good to you. Dave, it has. That, and I'm a sucker for a taco. I am a sucker for a taco. It's just a fact of life. It's true. I don't hide it. I don't lie. When I'm doing public events, when I'm at cons, I mean, I don't do that. But here by myself, it's just a mighty wind. Let's talk about another great cult classic movie, A Mighty Wind. Carlito's like, on the line, I just blame it on machine grease. Anybody who's ever smelled machine grease knows that it stinks. Carlito, I don't know if Don told you, I'm former Steelworkers Union. Now living the dream in California. Believe me, my friend, my hands have been quite dirty in recent. Am I anywhere near Trejo's Tacos? Yes, I am. As a matter of fact, I am subscribed to Trejo's Tacos. Their limited edition 2022 hot sauce just came out at the end of last year. There's only 1,000 bottles being made that are hand signed, and it is featuring the scorpion pepper. I plan on being at Trejo's in the next 30 days. I will be at Trejo's. So absolutely. The machine shop smell is quite pungent. Supercharger oil, I got another one for you. And again, my machinist will get it. How about the CNC cooling agent? You know, the blue one you have to add water to make it milky? How about that stank when you got to switch out the bilges, pump out the bilges, and get the new stuff in there? Chef said, Paul, was it that your friend Monkey was throwing stuff at? Smells like my childhood, he says. You know what? Listen, man, I will make you a deal. You send me some of that sweet cider, or a nice birdcage piece, and I will send you Trejo tacos packed in dry ice. Remember, nightmares are dreams too. So living the dream could have dual meaning. You know the smell from my dad working in his shop for a lot of years. Yeah, that's what it smells like. DC, can you put the box with Maddie's name on top so that when she comes in the room, she sees that? You just want to point out that I spelled her name wrong. Why do you gotta bring up bilges? Chef gets it. Do I know what hits are left? The two hits that remain are the PG-13 one, and arguably, by most people who've seen it, the finest example of Paul's art to boot would be Miss Piggy and Kermit. Dobby is also still available. So is the blanket for my favorite Christmas movie, Gremlins. All right, Maddie is here. Maddie, I meant the Y to look like that. You got box 20 and 22. The Muppets one is spectacular, it is. All right, Maddie, here we go. anyone know the smell of capacitors? I worked in a line building power supplies, very large caps exploding in flames. Smelled like fish in a microwave till it burnt. That, Dave, is something I hope I never smell. It's a little Loki love, a little self-love. How about that? Hey, Stephen Maddie, S&M, how about that? She's freaking out right now. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh! That is Maddie right now, for those who don't know Maddie. Oh, that is what's happening right now. I'm just telling you, I've seen it. I know. You're welcome. Oh God, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah, that's Maddie. I love you, Maddie. There's shaking, there's mouth covering, and a little arm flailing. The girl gets what she wants. She was Sylvie for Halloween last year. Stephen, you were also a, goodness. Yep, the self-love card, as I named it. You were a variant, weren't you? That was me last night with Frank. There you go. Chef gets it. All right. Steven's like, DC, your impression? Spot on. And he's like, yes, I was. All right, Steven, this is your box. Oh, hold on. I'll get yelled at. I'm just tearing names up. Maddie yells at me if I don't put the N on it. She wants a hard N. Steven. It's Steven, she says. How hard are you laughing? It's very. Stevie. Well, I know, it's Maddie. I can tell the font changes when Maddie types. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! She is going ballistic right now! Oh, man! Maddie is screaming! Poor Thomas must be terrified. I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to tell you other than do good things, be good people, and the universe tends to send you what you want. Steven's like, I really hope our neighbors don't think domestic violence is going on. Yeah, thank you, Trevor. I like to think I am. But wait! There's more! Congratulations! Now she's crying. I laugh at your tears. That's great. That's great. Oh, sweet baby Heimdall, send me away. It ain't easy being green. It ain't easy being green. This This right here has been voted on by everybody who's seen it to be the absolute perfect piece of art. Steven's like, I love the Muppets. It is so well done. Paul, if you were here, my friend, I would kiss you because this is a work of art. And I mean kiss you in the Italian style, not in the like, well, any other style. This is unbelievable how good it is. Like legit, I'm not saying it because Paul's in the room. I'm not saying it because Paul's, look at this. It's perfect. It is perfect. The way he made the felt look like felt, not the French style. Well, I mean, I don't know, maybe. It depends on what you're wearing. This is like, just look at it, how he made that felt so, the depth in there for both of them is unbelievable. This is absolutely frame-worthy. Hello, Mel. Hello, Jimmy. All right, Paul, my wife is here. I can't talk about kissing you anymore. Oh, Miss Piggy's this. I'm telling you, this is amazing. Utterly amazing. This is truly a stunner. Truly a stunner. Let's take a big look at that again. Absolute stunner. Absolutely. Paul Maitland killed that piece. Kilt it. I think it might be Scottish because he kilt it. Now remember, that one was Stevens. So Maddie, if you want it, you got to be really nice to him. Armando! That is S&M. Mondo got number 12. Remember, number 2 comes with a glass heart. Don said, DC, they're married now. What's his is hers, and what hers is hers. That's true. Paul said there are 2 Harry Potter themed ones still on the table, and that is 100% true. Let's see what Mondo gets. DC forgot to doctor all the names. I know, right? If I spell your name wrong, it tends to be good. So here we go. Mondo, I'll hook you up. I will misspell your name and see if that's the trick. And then I have to see that I screwed up your name and I have to fix it. There we go. So now this should be a hit, right? This is the way. This is the way. There it is. All right, 12. Good old Jim Kelly number. 12 of 25. Mondo, keeper of the Quan. The man, the myth, the legend. That's an error worth more. I agree. Mondo, these stickers are for Addie. So make sure she gets them, please. All right. Let's send them positive vibes. Let's get the Quan rolling. Oh, Earth Angel! My goodness, a little Crispin Glover action here. Johnny be good. Hello, McFly. Mondo's like, oh. By the way, Crispin Glover, not an easy human to draw. Nailed it. Back to the Future. Nailed it. Oh, Craig's dipping in for 2 more. Ice Wolf is dipping in for another. He is odd, even outside of his looks. Google Crispin Glover's antics. Crispin Glover is a weird dude, but I guess if your first name is Crispin, you're probably destined to be a weird dude. I mean, my name is DC, and I'm a little left of center. All right, so Craig got 2 and 8. He beat out Ice Wolf for the glass. Ice, you got 11. 23 and 7 remain. All right, Craig. Pick a heart, my dude. You have the clear blue long one, the opaque blue cloud one, the one that could be a necklace, a multicolored heart, and a green heart. I will let you choose, man. It is completely up to you. All handmade with love. Paul, I would say they're pretty dang good, homie. I'm saying you've got a 26-hour sellout on your hands. Carlito's like, go for the orange. The orange one is pretty cool because it can be a necklace. Carlito's insisting on the orange. Which one, H? Which one are you feeling? Maddie wants to know what the deal is with the hearts, and I can't explain it to her. So Doug's mom, I'll say it, is a famous glass artisan who has had feature shows for her glasswork. These were made in her studio. These are all glass. I don't know if she sells any of her glasswork anymore. I can tell you, if you ever visit the studio, there is a whole section over here off camera that is filled with her amazing work. Trevor's like, she's kind of a big deal. Yeah, I was kind of trying to undersell it, but thank you. Trevor's like, she's kind of a big deal in the glass world. Hellbolt says, I think the multicolor one is amazing. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this is low-key my fave. It's actually it's really good if you're getting a backlight behind it. Oh, it's not gonna let me do that. Oh well. Craig says greenie. There you go. Greenie it is. Carlito. Carlito, I am going to send this one with Don. Don, it is your job. I'm tasking you with getting this one to Carlito as a gift from DCD Collects to our good friend working hard and listening to us while on the machine line. There you go, Carlito. Happy Valentine's Day, buddy. That one has your name on it. Spreading the love, man. Spreading the love. All right, 8 and the deuce. Craig, let's get it. 8 and the deuce. It takes 2 to make a thing go right. It takes 2 to make it out of sight. That's the next box. Oh, that scene. That scene right there. Not hygienic, but I guarantee every little boy in the chat loved it. Sorry, ladies, I don't know if you felt the same way. Also one mentioned multiple times when shown on camera. It's like, now I have that song stuck in my head. Thanks, DC. Hey, you're welcome, Saporos. Their masks are not N95 certified. Ladies and gentlemen, Lee Cozy in the building. Car character's like, meow. Meow. That's how I heard it in my head. Meow. I love it. Love it. All right, it takes 2. Just like our dear friend Sokoros is now singing in his head, it takes 2 to make it out of sight. Let's do it. I am going to tuck the little glass heart inside the bag. It'll fit. It's small. There you go. Anybody like Spider-Man? There's a little Miles Morales for you. Honestly, one of the greatest animated films in the last forever. How influential Into the Spider-Verse is in making artists want to do more art. You know the song you really can't stand, DC? You know that one you hate, and when it gets stuck in your head? Yeah, don't think about it. Whatever you do, don't think about it now. I love all music. I don't know if there's any I don't like. And oh, baby! Oh, Craig! You got the golden ticket. You got the golden chance to change your life. Chef's Dobby is in your hands. Buddy, you and Chef are got a little bit of talking to do. Craig. Oh, buddy. Here Kevin's like, oh, no. Here we go. And so it begins. Oh. Chef, I have it. It's in a box. I have it. We're going to need a bigger boat. Thunderdome? All right, I'll let you guys discuss. Mano y mano. Mondo's like, who's calling me? Ladies like, Paul, you're loving this. Ice Wolf. You got 11, 11, 11. All of these go to 11. But why don't you just make them to 10 and make 10 louder? Because these go to 11. All right, Ice, you cutie pie. Why doesn't Ice have stickers? How do you not wear... This is unacceptable. Whose job was it to put stickers in here? I am aghast by this manufacturing error. By the way, happy birthday, Ice Wolf. That is correct. Birthday luck is in effect. I cannot continue until I have stickers. Aha! Aha! Yeah, happy birthday, Ice. Sorry I ruined your birthday. Hold on, I got it. I got it. Don't worry. We got this. Amy's like, I was laughing so hard when Paul was drawing that Dobby. All right. Don't worry, your boy DC's got you. And I'm even tossing in an exclusive DC the Breaker adhesive mustache. Steven's like, DC, I still think you need some more stickers. All right, there you go. All right, good luck, friend. Survey says... Oh, yeah. Who doesn't love a little Futurama? Yeah, again, adjusting his style to match the source material. Steven says Futurama is in my top 5 cartoons, as it should be. Fox clearly does not love a little Futurama. Fight my shiny metal. Woo-hoo. Well, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here, but I still have a big hit behind me. And I still have a blanket in front of me. So, Armando. Cleared it out. Congratulations, Paul. You sold out in 25.5 hours. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you selling this one out so fast. Paul, take a bow, my friend. He's like, Mike, drop. There you go. Amy Jo, give that man a kiss. So, one of them is not going to Germany. The one going to Germany is actually from the next one that we're currently pre-selling. If you go to the site, we are pre-selling the next one. That one is going to Germany. There's one that's going to our dear friend Charles's wife. He bought his wife one for Valentine's Day and wants her to open it. So let's find out what Mondo has, and then we can figure out what Charles has. 23 of 25 Mondo. Hedging his bet is going to get one of the 2 hits. For certain. Possibly both. All right, Mondo. Snape! This is our tongue-in-cheek love card. One of the first ones Paul said I have to do, Snape and Lily. Maddie's like, no! Yeah, that's what Snape's heart is saying right now. Mondo. Congratulations! Mondo! I told you one of those 2 hits was guaranteed. Possibly both of them. Which one of the 2 is this? PG-13! All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you have small children, don't worry. They'll have no idea what this means, so you can laugh freely in front of them. Mondo's like, I love Deadpool. Then you absolutely will get this joke. International Women's Day again? Okay, but the unicorn stays. Please, God, no. There you go, Mondo. That is our PG-13. Yeah, Carlito's like, wow! That is our PG-13 piece. Paul originally wanted to do it of them in the act, but we had to draw the line somewhere. So this was the great compromise. At least it wasn't the deep. Another one we had to finesse for Doug's approval. That is true. All right, lucky number 7 of 25. And there is the other hit. Mwah, mwah, mwah. My favorite, well, the original was my favorite Christmas movie. Mondo, Steven says, if you're interested in trading the Snape away, we've got a big inventory. Isn't that gremlin's name Brenda? Mwah. Now, this also comes with a blanket. Let me get your other prize, dear friend. And I'm going to need the big camera for it. How about this blankie? It's so big. Oh, goodness. Paul said, I meant to put big red paint on my lips and put a big wet kiss mark on the back. You know, it's funny. I said we should have done that on one of our Valentines for fun. Oh, her name was Greta. Yeah, she looks like a Greta. Oh, Paul, buddy, again, take another bow, sir. You deserve it. You deserve it. And now, I would be doing all of you a disservice if I didn't at least plug our next project. If you haven't seen it, Mythology is next. Kaiser, Paul Maitland, Elvin Hernandez, Kayla, and Sketchghoul on pre-sale. I will be opening them next week. That is the other one we have coming. Ladies, like, this is how a Valentine's Day celebration should be done. I agree. I love it. I love it. Tales of the Mogwai animated series. There you go. Dig that. All right, let me take a peeky poo. And as I say that, an order for From the Vault has just popped in. Hey, Dave! Are you feeling a little vaulty? Let me move this stuff. It's like, I was poking around. I'd like to see what's in the vault. Trust me. What's in the vault is amazing. All right, that'll be box number 20. Well, envelope number 20, box number 20. And just to show, there it is, number 20. $20 of 27. And I believe there's only 7 of these left. These came directly from Doug's vault. These are all pieces that Doug had bought or commissioned for himself and are now available to you. Good luck, Dave. A lot of these have multiple pieces, so let me just make sure. Oh yeah, this one's got multiple. Matt Hebb and The Thing. There you go. There you go, Mel. So there's Matt Hebb and The Thing. And then this piece right here. This is the big get. This right here. We are bonkers about this one. How about your very own Lee Cozy? Check out that surfer. Made by one and only legendary artist Lee Cozy. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and try to commission a full color piece from Lee right now. He's like, and it's 15 years old. I double dog dare you to try to commission a full color piece from Lee. And then I want you to see how many months backlog Lee has to even fit you in. I'll give you a hint. You will be a different age when his commission finally comes up. Commissions are still closed until I can see. I told you, you will be a different age when he finally gets to your commission. If you were to, since they're closed, you can try. Leo be like, no. So there you go. Right there. Heb and Cozy, the Thing, and the Silver Surfer. Congratulations, man. Dig that. He's like, no, commissions are closed. No. You're not getting anything anytime soon. We told you it's from the vault. Only way to get me to do a commission now is to commission an epic piece that I personally must paint. There you go. That is the line in the sand. You have to buy a painting from him. Rob Van Dam to the sketch list. All right, everybody. Is there anything anybody wants me to open? Or shall we raid another wonderful artist and see? Dave, I will do it right now. Why wait? Let's get it in now. Mm-hmm. One minute, almost there. And I'm spent. You know, Dave, I thought I knew where you were on Instagram. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, okay. I'll email it to you. We'll do it that way. I thought you were. All right, man. There you go. All right. Uh, all right, everyone. Let's take a quick peek. I have a list of people that we love to watch. We've got Something Pretty. We've got Cryomera, Cat Asian, as well as Babe Ross. Kevin is like, I want to see Kayla. All right, Kayla, it is then. All right, everybody. I love each and every one of you. Every single one. All of you, even the ones that don't talk very much. I love you all. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and we get to do this again tomorrow. We talk about the wonderful stuff we have coming next week. I had fun. Thank you so much for that fast sellout. Paul Maitland is the man. Everybody, enjoy your art. I will have it out ASAP. Let's go see what Something Pretty's doing. Good night, everybody.